The year is 2025. You wake up to a silent phone, no notifications, no emails. Strange. You reach for your tablet, but something is off. You can't connect to your favorite news site. You switch to your laptop, hoping for a better outcome. Same result. No internet, just a temporary glitch, you think. Little do you know the world is about to change. This is not a local outage. The internet, the vast network connecting billions across the globe, is down. Think about it. No Google Maps to guide your commute. No social media to distract you. No online banking or shopping. This is life unplugged. This is the world without the internet. Imagine the silence in a world without the constant hum of digital information. Picture people looking up from their devices, faces etched with confusion and a touch of panic. The internet, once a luxury, has become the very air we breathe, digitally speaking. We rely on it for everything: communication, information, entertainment, commerce, all gone. This scenario might seem like science fiction, but the possibility, however remote, is a stark reminder of our dependence on this invisible network. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? How fragile is this digital world we've built? The first 24 hours without the internet would be pure chaos. Imagine a wave of confusion washing over the planet. People would check their phones instinctively, only to be met with blank screens. Offices would come to a standstill. Financial transactions would halt mid-air. The stock market would resemble a roller coaster with no brakes. The initial disbelief would soon give way to panic. ATMs would run dry. Gas stations wouldn't be able to process payments. Supermarkets would struggle to manage inventory and transactions. Long lines would snake around city blocks as people desperately try to buy essential supplies. For many, the internet is their primary source of information and entertainment. Without it, boredom and restlessness would set in. Social media withdrawal would be a real thing. Imagine millions experiencing the phantom buzz of a notification that never arrived. The internet's absence would be most keenly felt in hospitals and emergency services. Healthcare relies heavily on digital communication and data sharing. Lives could be lost due to delays in treatment and access to critical information. To understand the magnitude of a global internet outage, we need to grasp the basics of how it works. Imagine the internet as a massive network of roads connecting different cities and towns. These roads are actually fiber optic cables, stretching across continents and under oceans. Data, in the form of digital packets, travels through these cables at lightning speed. Just like your car needs an address to reach its destination, data packets use IP addresses to find their way across the internet. These addresses ensure that your email reaches your friend's inbox and not someone else's. Servers, powerful computers all over the world, act as hubs, directing traffic and storing information. Think of them as the post offices of the internet, sorting and delivering your digital mail. The internet is a marvel of human ingenuity, a testament to our ability to connect and communicate on a global scale. But like any complex system, it's vulnerable to disruptions. Section 4. The day the Earth stood still. Causes of a global internet outage. What could possibly cause the entire internet to crash? Several scenarios, while unlikely, could plunge the world into digital darkness. Massive solar storm. The sun is a powerful force capable of unleashing massive bursts of energy. A severe solar storm could disrupt Earth's magnetic field, frying satellites and disrupting communication networks, including the internet. Cyber warfare. In an increasingly interconnected world, cyber warfare poses a significant threat. A coordinated attack on critical internet infrastructure, like major DNS servers, could bring the internet to its knees. Critical software failure. The internet relies on complex software systems to function. A catastrophic bug or a software glitch on a global scale could trigger a cascading failure, crippling the entire network. Physical damage to undersea cables. Remember those fiber optic cables crisscrossing the ocean floor? Damage to these cables, whether accidental or intentional, could sever crucial internet connections, leading to widespread outages. These scenarios, while alarming, highlight the delicate balance and inherent vulnerabilities of our digital world. Section 5. Collapsing systems, the domino effect. The internet is not just about cat videos and social media updates, it's the backbone of our modern world. A global internet outage would trigger a domino effect, crippling essential systems and services. Financial meltdown. The global financial system relies heavily on the internet for electronic transactions, stock trading, and interbank communication. Without it, markets would crash, banks would struggle to operate, and the global economy would grind to a halt. Healthcare in crisis hospitals depend on the internet for everything from patient records to medical imaging to remote consultations. A prolonged outage could lead to chaos in emergency rooms, delays in treatment, and even loss of life. Transportation disrupted air traffic control, GPS navigation, logistics, and supply chains all rely on the internet. An outage would lead to flight cancellations, delivery delays, and widespread disruption to transportation networks. Government and public services paralyzed. Government agencies, law enforcement, emergency services, and utilities all depend on the internet for communication, data sharing, and coordination. An outage would severely hamper their ability to function effectively. The internet's reach is so pervasive that its absence would be felt in almost every aspect of our lives. Section 6. Backup plans. A glimmer of hope? The thought of a world without the internet is daunting, but are there any backup plans in place? The answer, unfortunately, is not very reassuring. While some systems have offline backups and contingency plans, they are often limited in scope and duration. Starlink and satellite internet companies like SpaceX are launching constellations of satellites to provide internet access from space. While promising, these systems are still in their infancy, and may not be robust enough to replace the existing internet infrastructure entirely. Mesh networks. Mesh networks allow devices to connect directly to each other, creating a decentralized network that's less reliant on central servers. While promising for local communication, mesh networks are limited in range and bandwidth. Military networks. The military has its secure communication networks, designed to withstand disruptions. However, these networks are not designed for civilian use, and would be insufficient to support the needs of billions of users. The reality is that there is no single foolproof backup plan for the internet. Section 7. The Internet, a double-edged sword. The internet is a powerful tool, a testament to human ingenuity and our desire to connect. It has revolutionized communication, democratized information, and fueled innovation. But as we've seen, our dependence on this invisible network comes at a cost. A global internet outage, however unlikely, is a stark reminder of our vulnerability. It exposes the fragility of the digital world we've built and the potential consequences of our reliance on it. This is not a call to abandon the internet. That would be impractical and counterproductive. Rather, it's a call for awareness. We need to understand the internet's complexities, appreciate its vulnerabilities, and work towards building a more resilient digital future. Just as we have learned to navigate the physical world, we must also learn to navigate the digital world responsibly and sustainably. The future of our interconnected world depends on it.